Hello there, welcome back to Research Methods in Language and Literature course. We are still in week 1 and this topic is about how you could embark on a research project for your undergraduate thesis. Okay, so most of what I'm going to talk about in this video come from chapter 1 in this book Projects in Linguistics. So chapter 1 talks about starting on the right foot. I put the PDF for this chapter on OAS so that you can read further for more details. So here is the outline of this talk: choosing a research area, how you can get organized, how you could use resources to help with your project, what it means to be a researcher, and how you could set up a database or empirical research. And I intend to split these points into several clips so that it is easier for you to follow along and jump around the point here. So I'll start with point number 1. First thing that you need to consider is that what can be researched. There are many questions that you can ask about language, of course, but not all of them are suitable for research project, simply because some questions cannot be answered for practical reasons. Imagine you have this question: how many words are there in all the languages in all the world? This is a question, yeah. However, this is something that is nearly impossible to answer, even though you know what word is, what language is, but this is a grandiose task. Yeah, it's a big project that can blow your mind. Okay, so with that in mind, you can never just ask any questions. A good research question should be able or should allow you to imagine the possible answers that you will get. Okay, you can think about, okay, this is the potential answer that I can get from this question, and also you know how you could find the answer for that question. Yeah, the method, the procedure that you need to answer that research question. So that's those are characteristics of a good research question. In addition to having good research questions, a good project in general needs to be doable. Okay, you need to be able to finish within the limit of the available facilities that you got, software, resources, and also time that is given to you. Okay, I think you have less than 2 years to finish this up. So think about something that is doable within this time frame. Next, what area should I choose? Well, for this question, you need to choose something that you can live with, that you enjoy doing, and that you know that you are doing well. Try to recall any aspect of language that you have studied so far that sparked your enthusiasm, aspect of language that you have found most interesting. If you are interested to that, maybe that's the area that you should pursue further. And if you haven't found one, you need to prepare this as soon as possible. So whenever you take a language subject or literary subject, try to jot down any thoughts, ideas that come up during the course. And you may also dig up your old notes from past subjects, keep up or take a look at the references that have been given to you, the textbook, the articles that have been given to you for particular subjects. Who knows, you find certain area that you are interested in. And with that, you need to choose sources that are up to date. Okay, why? Because ideas change, your field develops, techniques and methods used in that field is also developing. Okay, so try to keep up with what is up to date in the area that you have chosen. And one other thing that you may also have in mind is that who will potentially supervise you. Even though this is really not the case for undergraduate thesis, but this is the case for PhD students, you may start thinking about potential lecturers that will supervise your project. This is rewarding experience for lecturer to supervise students' research project, especially if the project is similar with the interests of the supervisor of your lecturer, and also especially if the lecturer is research active in that area that you have chosen. So don't really just base your judgment on who was your lecturer for your past subjects, because most of the time your lecturer who teaches particular subject may not have the research interest that is the same with what he or she teaches. Okay, but in order to find out what is the research interest of your lecturer, you can go check his or her webpage if he or she has one. If not, talk to them, and try to arrange a meeting to discuss the area that you are interested in, because most people would love talking about their research, and they will be delighted if they know that you also have the same interest with what they are doing. Okay, that's something that good to keep in mind. All right, I will stop here. I'll get back to the getting organized next.